Hello friends, welcome to Technique. This is Nirmal here, and in this video we'll do a quick comparison of the Redmi Note 5 Pro with the Xiaomi's Mi A1 to decide which is the better device to buy. So Xiaomi's Mi A2 is priced 16,999 and it's the latest offering under the Google Android One platform. While the Redmi Note 5 Pro is one of the best selling smartphones in this segment, it is priced 14,999 and was announced early this year. And this is one of the really good camera smartphones as well. So Xiaomi's Mi A2 also claims to be a really great camera smartphone. We also done the camera review of this device, found that camera to be really good. So in this video, we'll see which is better device to buy in the sub 20k price segment. So let's start off with the design and build quality. So looking at the design aspect, you can see the front panel is exactly the same on both these devices. We have 5.99 inches Full HD Plus resolution display, and the overall design of the front panel looks quite similar. Now turning to the back panel, here again you can see that both these devices are exactly the same in terms of design aspect. You can see the dual camera setup, the fingerprint scanner, the Mi logo. But the other aspect is that the Mi A2 has slightly more refined design. You can see the antenna bands at the top and the bottom are neatly blend to the design, giving it a slightly more premium feel. Also the build quality on the Mi A2 is slightly more premium when compared to the Redmi Note 5 Pro. The Redmi Note 5 Pro and the Mi A2 are both a metal construction, but we have completely metal construction on the the Mi A2, while we have top and bottom plastic on the Redmi Note 5 Pro. So in terms of design and build quality, we would say both are exactly the same, but build quality wise, Mi A2 has a slight edge. Now moving on to the display. As I said before, both have 5.99 inches Full HD Plus resolution display, 18:9 aspect ratio. Now looking at the display aspect, we can see that both these devices are almost similar in display aspect, but one thing to note is that the brightness levels and outdoor visibility is better on the Redmi Note 5 Pro, and one of the issues we faced with the Mi A2 is outdoor visibility was kind of weak, and the brightness levels are not that great. Probably the calibration is an issue, but we expect Xiaomi to release a fix for that. But as of now, we feel the Redmi Note 5 Pro has a slightly better display. Now both these devices have Gorilla Glass support. Now next up, let's talk about the software. So we have Android One platform, that is Android 8.1 Oreo on the Mi A2, while the Redmi Note 5 Pro was initially released with Nougat. Now we have the Android 8.1 update and it has MIUI. So here we can easily say that there is no clear winner, because it's all depend upon your personal choice. If you want stock Android and updates, go with the Mi A2 without doubt. But if you want a customizable UI, again the MIUI is one of those UIs which gives you really great performance. Now next up, let's talk about the performance. So here we can say that both these devices are quite similar. We have the Snapdragon 636 octa-core chipset, while we have Snapdragon 660 on the Mi A2. While the 660 is more powerful chipset, we can't really decide on that, because in day-to-day performance you can't really see the difference in terms of performance, and both are really great performers in this price segment. Now both the devices comes with 4GB RAM, and the 6GB RAM variant for the Redmi Note 5 Pro is already being sold, while the 6GB RAM for the Mi A2 will come at a later stage. So that's the performance aspect. Now moving on to the fingerprint scanner. So both these devices are fingerprint scanner located at the back panel, and both does a quite good job, and both are equally accurate in unlocking the device. Now the Mi A2 does not have a face unlock. It comes with only trusted face option. So the Redmi Note 5 Pro has this face unlock. That's an additional feature available. Now other than that, you also miss out on the 3.5mm audio jack on the Mi A2. That's something which is a deal breaker for a lot of people, because although there is an adapter provided in the box pack, it is definitely a deal breaker for few people. So the Redmi Note 5 Pro definitely has a 3.5mm audio jack, and also there is a micro SD card expansion slot included, whereas the Mi A2 misses out on that feature as well. Now talking about the camera, so we have a 12 megapixel primary camera on the Redmi Note 5 Pro and even the Mi A2, while the secondary camera on the Redmi Note 5 Pro is a 5 megapixel shooter, while it's a 20 megapixel shooter on the Mi A2. The front facing camera is a 20 megapixel shooter on both these devices. Now looking at the camera samples, here you can see that both these devices are really good performers. The color quality is a tad better on the Mi A2, because it's a newer processor, and also the low light performance is a tad better on the Mi A2 when compared to the Redmi Note 5 Pro. Otherwise both are almost similar in terms of performance. Even the selfie experience is slightly better on the Mi A2, while the Redmi Note 5 Pro also has a really good camera. So camera Mi A2 wins by a small margin, not a big difference, but the Redmi Note 5 Pro is still one of those really good camera smartphones. Now finally, the battery performance. So we have a 4000 mAh capacity battery on the Redmi Note 5 Pro, while we have 3000 mAh capacity battery on the Mi A2 with fast charging. Although the Mi A2 has fast charging, the battery performance is quite disappointing, while the Redmi Note 5 Pro has a stellar battery with a 4000 mAh capacity battery. Now summing up, which one should you buy? So if you're not really a fan of stock Android and if you don't really care about updates, our choice definitely would be the Redmi Note 5 Pro, because it has a great battery life, a bigger battery, then customizable software, then 3.5mm audio jack is included, micro SD card expansion slot is included, and it's a good overall package, price lower as well. But if you are particular about the stock Android or want the latest update, then only you should be going with the Mi A2. Otherwise, our choice would probably be the Redmi Note 5 Pro. So that was the detailed comparison of the Redmi Note 5 Pro with the Mi A2. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Do hit that like button and also hit the red subscribe button for more videos. This is Nirmal signing off. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.